Although Kim Se-jeong is now experiencing stardom to the fullest, her life wasn't always easy. From seeing her parents going through a divorce to living in tough conditions, Se-jeong worked extremely hard to be where she is right now, and she deserves every bit of it. Rough upbringing. Born in 1996, Se-jeong's childhood was far from perfect. Although it's hard to believe looking at the actress now, Se-jeong has truly been through a lot when she was younger. In 2016, the former IOI member opened up and shared a little bit about her childhood and her family during an episode of JTBC's With You. She recalled, "When my family first came up to Seoul, we lived in a house that was approximately 40 square meters. We lived off my aunt's house." Just from that statement alone, the viewers could sense that Se-jeong and her family had to face some struggles during their early years in Seoul. The actress then went on to share a little bit about her mother and said, "My mom had a variety of jobs. She delivered milk, was a tutor, and had different jobs before finally becoming an accountant. She became an accountant when she was over 40 years old. Seeing this, I gained strength from her." Se-jeong also confessed that at first, she wasn't so sure if becoming a singer was a good choice or not, and she also showed how grateful she is for her mother's sacrifices. The actress revealed, "I was really scared to bring it up to my mom at first. This was because I have to repay my mom for everything she's done for me, and if I fail as a singer, I won't be able to, but I wanted to sing that much." Thankfully, young Se-jeong had nothing to worry about. Her mother was proven to be a true sweetheart, and instead of telling Se-jeong to choose a more stable career, she told her daughter not to worry about her and do what she truly wanted to do. That was when Se-jeong decided to pursue her singing career. Apart from this, Se-jeong also touched on more sensitive and serious topics. When the actress was very young, her parents sadly decided to get a divorce. Se-jeong shared, "I wasn't in touch with my dad until I was in my 3rd year of middle school, but I met him after 10 years since I saw him last at that time." That wasn't nearly the end of Se-jeong's troublesome childhood. Not only did she have to live with just her mother, who seemed to be the only provider of their family, but Se-jeong also had to learn how to appreciate the little she had in her life. During an episode of JTBC's Life Menu in 2017, Se-jeong shared another part of her childhood which made her journey to stardom even more inspirational. The actress basically came from nothing. She shared, "Due to my family's circumstances, we received support from the government, and I would eat meals using the Hungry Child food card I received. During the holidays, schools don't provide cafeteria food, so I would use my card." Although she talked about a time in her life that was surely difficult and tough, she did it with a warm smile on her face. Seriously, it's amazing how she turned her life completely around and can now not only support herself, but her family as well. Good things are coming. Se-jeong's life seemed to change in 2012 when she decided to participate in the 2nd season of the survival television show K-Pop Star 2 when she was only 16 years old. Although her time at the show was short-lived and she wasn't met with a lot of success at the time, it was still a great experience for her, and it would serve as a good way to launch her singing career. Se-jeong's true breakthrough came in 2016 when she and fellow trainees from Jellyfish Entertainment represented the company on the reality survival show Produce 101. In the first episode, Se-jeong and 2 other trainees from the agency were assigned to the Group A, and it was then and there when Se-jeong proved that she was a true all-rounder. She constantly achieved high rankings and ended up at the 1st place several times, and that's how she earned her nickname God Se-jeong. Produce 101 ended with the popular group IOI, which Se-jeong was a member of, but her time as a member of IOI was short-lived. Although the group debuted in May of 2016, they disbanded not even a year later in January of 2017. Yet this didn't stop Se-jeong from chasing after her dreams and becoming a star. Before IOI even disbanded, Se-jeong was already a part of another group called Guguldan. Her musical career has been more than fruitful. Since 2016, Se-jeong released numerous singles and collaborations. In 2017, she released If Only as part of the soundtrack of the drama The Legend of the Blue Sea, and she even collaborated with Do-young from NCT on a song called Star Blossom as a part of the SM Station Season 2 music project. Leading up to her acting debut, Se-jeong became a fan's favorite due to her numerous appearances in different variety shows. She appeared in the KBS show Talent for Sale when she earned herself another nickname, Variety Cheeky, for showing how multi-talented she truly is. It wasn't long until she received a nomination for the Rookie Variety Award at the 15th KBS Entertainment Awards. In March of 2017, she joined the cast of the reality documentary show Law of the Jungle in Sumatra, where she showed off her athletic and survival skills, earning herself yet another nickname. This time she was dubbed as the Survival Ace. Her popularity started to soar once Se-jeong decided to take up acting, and since then, she has regularly appeared in some very popular K-dramas. In 2019, she went on to take up her 2nd lead role in the mystery romantic comedy I Wanna Hear Your Song, where she played a timpanist who suffered a lot of traumatic events, which ended up with her losing some of her memories. Her performance in this K-drama was truly outstanding, and because of this series, she would win the K-drama Hallyu Star Award Award at the 2019 KBS Drama Awards. A year later, in 2020, Se-jeong experienced yet another boom in her popularity when she was announced as a cast member for the popular fantasy thriller drama The Uncanny Counter. In this series, she played the character Do-hana, which was also one of the main roles. Quickly after the release, the drama became the highest-rated OCN series of all time. The drama was so popular that it was also promised a renewal for the second season. It seems like there isn't a thing that Se-jeong doesn't know how to do. She seems to be truly great at everything, from singing, acting, to being a variety queen. But if there's one thing that she seems to be really great at, it's that she's always giving back to others. Always giving back. Se-jeong knows better than some people what it's like growing up without much, and also what it's like to live in not so great conditions. Throughout her career, Se-jeong made sure to provide for those who are in need as she offered them a helping hand. In October of 2021, when South Korea was hit with yet another pandemic wave, Se-jeong donated around 20 million won to the Community Chest of Korea in order to help people suffering due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The communication affairs spokesman for the Community Chest of Korea said, "We would like to express our deepest gratitude to Kim for her donation. We hope her contribution can have a positive influence on society to encourage more people to donate." A year before that, in 2020, Se-jeong donated 10 million won to the Hope Bridge Korea Disaster Relief Association as a way to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 and also to the people who were in need because of the pandemic. The year 2022 isn't an exception either. Various celebrities, including Se-jeong, made donations in March of 2022 to help victims of a massive wildfire in South Korea. On March 4th, the wildfire began on the eastern coast of Korea near the seaside town Uljin, and it spread to nearby cities Samcheok and to other coastal cities as well, like Donghae and Gangneung. Se-jeong donated around 10 million won to the Hope Bridge Association of the National Disaster Relief. Her donation was used to cover relief goods and disaster recovery in the affected cities, as well as it also went towards the livelihood and the housing of the victims. Se-jeong proved how generous and how kind she is not too long after. At the end of the same month, on March 31st, Se-jeong made another donation again. On top of that, it was reported that Se-jeong made a financial donation to show her support for Ukraine. Like she did previously with her COVID-19 donation, Se-jeong donated to the Community Chest of Korea to help Ukrainian refugees that fled the country due to the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Se-jeong commented, "I made a donation to help Ukrainian refugees who lost their homes and suffered from the war. I sincerely hope that the war will end as soon as possible and peace will come." Through KCOC, which stands for Korea NGO Council for Overseas Development Cooperation, Se-jeong's donation was used to provide supplies, water, food, and emergency medicine for Ukrainian refugees. It's incredible to see that since Se-jeong didn't have much growing up, she often thinks about other people in similar situations and does her best to help them in any way she could. Not a lot of celebrities can think of other people in need while they themselves have everything that they could possibly want. It just further proves how kind-hearted Se-jeong is despite her success. That's it for today. Let us know your thoughts on Se-jeong and her role in business proposal in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye!